Welcome. Today we're going to be taking apart the TR68, and we already did the tuned barrel and the extension, which seemed to slow the 3.5 rubber balls. But today we're going to take out the regulator, and I'm going to put the pop-out cap back in and run it on the adapter to an air hose to see how that does. And then we also we'll have to modify the case, this little contraption, which is an adapter and the fitting for the air hose go on, and give it a straight shot out the back. Or you can take the fitting out and put your air tank in. So I went ahead and sped up the process, took the screws out and the top rail, and we'll take it apart here. We're going to slip out the barrel. We're going to take out that and that, and then we should be able to lift that right out. Now, when I did the HDB68 shotgun, this took a lot to get out, so I ended up had to cut a slot and use a screwdriver, because I kept stripping these out. I couldn't get it out. I tried everything. But anyway, so let's see how this goes. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. Alright, and then some of these regulators has got a 3 little molded pieces in the cast aluminum, and they kind of lock that in. So some of the guys, they talk about putting a screw in and pulling and this and that. So let's use an extractor and a drill and drill it right out. Alright, and then we'll use the pick, get the rubber seal out. There's the rubber seal. We won't be using that back. Now, that should open it up so we can put the pop-out cap back in. Pretty simple process if you got right tools. If not, then might be a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's back in. We're going to raise it up a little bit. Slide all that back in. Pop that spring in. Now we'll raise it back up ever so slightly. Slip that old barrel back in there. And get the old spring back. Alright, now rotate that around. Okay, I'm going to lay a little something under there so that barrel will quit. Alright, don't forget the front sight. Put it back in. Okay, and that should be it on that. Alright. screw the screws back in. We're going to use a little now remember, once we get done, we may have to loosen this case just a little bit. Make sure that barrel slides back and forth. We're looking to get about 40 joules, 50 max, maybe a little bit more. Like I lost a screw there. If we can get that old screw in there. Okay. Now, we can do that. We could probably go a little bit more, but we're going to hand it. Back it off just a little. Alright. Alright. Now, put the top rail back on. And like I said, we're going to run it on the air adapter at the bottom. And we'll see how that plays out. Alright. Put in the air adapter. That does have this little hole right here. You can stick an Allen key or something just to make sure you're snug. And so that works. Make sure your barrel still slides. Everything looks good so far. Okay. Now, all we got to do is test it. Catch me on the next.